we have done unusual things for love. Like on the part of Vice Chairman in the series. What would you consider the most unusual thing you have done for love? What can you share? Salamat po. Siyempre, babalikan na lang.
Pwede, call a friend. Siya nung una sasagot. Si, Miss Sarah.
Miss Sarah.
Ikaw muna. Ano ba?
Pinaka-unusual.
Hirap naman. Ano ba yung love? Nakalimutan ko na. Papalala mo ba? Ikaw muna.
Pwede namang nung high school kayo. Pinaka-unusual na ginawa niyo for your crush, for your loved one. Ganun.
Unusual.
Or yung hindi ka makapaniwalang ginawa mo for love.
Does it have to be kahit love for a friend?
Sige.
Or love for a coworker?
Oh, sure.
Siguro, itong Secretary Kim. Dahil sa pagmamahal ko bilang katrabaho ka at sa lahat ng binigay mo sa linang. So, pambawi sa'yo. So, I'm here in Secretary Kim to give back.
Sobrang funny siya dito. Sobrang funny siya talaga. Hindi na siya si Paolo Abilino.
Teka lang, pagmamahal yung pinag-uusapan, ba't mo change topic?
Siyempre, pinupuri kita.
Okay.
Wait, hindi namin kinakaya. Kinakaya niyo ba yung sagot ni Paolo? Wait lang. Parang kailangan natin ng a few moments of silence for that. Wow, okay. So, itong Secretary Kim, dahil nga unusual siya sa, kung ikukumpara sa mga usual na ginagawa mong projects, Paolo.
I think if it was offered to me and it wasn't Kim, I'd probably have second thoughts.
So, because it was Kim, wala nang isip-isip, yes, go agad.
Because of Kim and Sir Dave.
Oh. Thank you. Ang ganda ng sagot niya, Kim!
Unusual?
Yes!
Hirap naman. Unusual na ginawa. Madami.
Ikaw ba usually yung mga parang maalaga? Marami ka talagang ginagawa for your loved one. Kaya parang hindi ka makapili kasi ang dami
kasi
mo...
sobrang giving ko talaga na tao. Na parang ayokong may nalileft out or may na-OP or something. I always give as long as I can give. Kasi wala namang mawawala sa akin kung magbibigay ako eh. Parang siguro, hindi ko alam. So, kasi sagot niya, nalito tuloy ako. Pero unusual na bagay. Siguro, marami ka namang magagawang unusual kapag nagmahal ka. Parang hindi na yun unusual sa'yo. Parang normal na sa'yo yun kapag nandun yung love. So, hanggang doon na lang.
Pero totoo yun, sobrang giving nga ni Miss Kim Chiu. And I'm sure everyone can attest to that, di ba? Na talagang binibigay niya ang more than 100% na kaya niya in everything that she does. And she takes care of everyone around her. So, palakpakan natin ang Kim Pao.
Kim Chiu po for counselor.
Kaya talaga kayo nasa couch. Counseling session pala. Alright, now let's go to our next set of questions. This one is from our online viewers and it is for the Liwanag family, Kai Cortez and Kat Galang. There you go. Okay. Paano nyo i-adopt yung sibling dynamic nyo as your characters? Pinanood nyo ba yung original K-drama for comparison?
Actually, hindi kami masyado nag-focus sa pagtingin kung paano ginawa sa Korea. Kasi, as sila Direk Chad said, gusto nila yung Filipino touch talaga. So, mas nag-focus kami sa chemistry naming apat at sa closeness na pwedeng ma-relay sa screen.
Yes, go ahead.
Ano po, adapt? Ampun ako?
Paano nga
Sorry,
nag-adapt?
akala ko may ampon sa atin. Parang wala yun sa synopsis nung ano ba, naging natural lang talaga. Siguro, first time din namin magka-work together. Kaming apat, ni Kim, ni Sir Nico, ni Ate Kai. And pagdating namin nung look test and first day of work, nag-click naman kami agad. Siguro kasi, I feel like ang common denominator namin lahat ay very family-oriented, itong mga ito. So, masarap yapusin yung character ng Liwanag family kasi ganun sila eh. Parang they got each other's back.
At yun din ang isa sa mga abangan nating elements. So what's wrong with Secretary Kim? How they have each other's backs, and of course yung family, pagka-family oriented ng Liwanag family, and of course the Castillo family as well. Okay, now let's go to our next question. Kim, this is for you again. Higang malalim tayo dito. This is from Jade Guhoy of One Media Network. Ito, madali lang naman siya. Ano ang kaibahan ng experience mo working in a Filipino adaptation ng K-drama series now compared noong nagsisimula ka pa lang sa industry?
Grabe, ang lalim ng huhugutin natin ba? Baka malunod ako pag binalikan ko yun. Syempre iba na ngayon dahil mas marami na tayong experience and marami na din tayong natutunan along the way. Since gumawa din ako dati ng Korean adaptation, My Girl. So parang pag tinignan mo siya noon and ngayon, sobrang laki na ng difference dahil nag-mature na tayo in terms of acting, in terms of pag-iisip, and open na rin tayo for change, for very adaptive na actually yung culture natin ngayon. So, it's more easier and then mas vocal na rin sa mga gusto at hindi gusto. And very collaborative na rin yung set namin with the help of our directors, our creatives, writers, and co-actors. So, mas open, mas masaya. Yun.
That really comes with maturity na, no? Mas brave ka na mag-voice out ng opinions mo. And syempre, mas marami ka nang dalang experience and wisdom, tulad nga ng sinabi mo. Alright. Thank you so much, Kim. Now, this one is also for Kim. It comes from Christian Rebano of What's Up PH. Anong mga bagay sa kultura o tradisyon ng Pilipinas ang nais ninyong ipasok sa Filipino adaptation at bakit? I think you already touched on this, pero baka meron kayong specific na gustong ikwento.
Direct?
Wala siguro akong control sa kung ano yung papasok dito. Ako yung mga arte lamang.
Then also our creatives are here.
Yes.
Nandito sila. Baka gusto nyo sagutin.
Gusto nyo bang tumabi sa amin?
Maluwag pa naman to.
Without spoiling anything.
Si Direk Chad.
Direk Chad, would you like to take this?
Yes.
Kasi nga naman, kayo yung nagpasok ng Filipino elements.
Yes.
Baka gusto nyo. Kasi
Direk
excited na
Chad.
lahat. Lalo na yung mga
Halika,
nakapanood
Direk.
ng Korean original version.
Palakpakan
Direk Chad, big status everyone!
Dito na lang ako sa gilid.
Direk, dito
Babalik
ka,
na kita.
Direk. Direk, maluwag pa kami.
Sorry, ano ulit yung question?
Direk, halika.
Yung mga ipinasok nyo raw po na Filipino elements sa What's Wrong with Secretary Kim.
Ako for me, mainly talaga, as a Filipino culture, as a family. Well, meron sa Korean drama itself, pero may family aspect rin naman sila. Pero dito sa Pinas, sobrang iba yung appreciation and ilalim natin sa family. I think that's what's the most naahangat dito sa Philippine adaptation. Besides that, yung cultural nuances, yung character portrayals nila as their characters as Filipinos. And yung work-life, work dynamics in the office. Kasi iba naman yung culture natin dito sa Pilipinas pagdating sa trabaho. Ayun.
Thank you so much, Direk Chad. Pasensya na sa pag-ambush po namin sa inyo. Thank you so much. But if you'd like to join us, there's a chair here for you, Direk Chad. Welcome po kayo dito. Dito na lang po kayo. Yes! Wala na pong bawian. Welcome, Direk Chad. Okay. Ngayon naman po ay mapunta tayo sa ating next question. This is... Actually, yun na po ang ating first part ng Q&A. Dahil sa ngayon po, we will be treated to a very special number. So as movie and TV show lovers, I guess I speak for everyone when I say that most, if not all the time, the original soundtrack of the show makes it a whole lot better. Diba? Iba yung tama kapag sobrang ganda nung OST. Do you guys agree? Yes! Iba yung effect ng music, diba? Minsan kahit na hindi mo na matandaan yung episode, pag narinig mo ulit yung song, parang babalik lahat ng feelings at emotions. So, why am I saying this? Because at this moment, I'm delighted to share with you all that we will be hearing one of the OSTs of What's Wrong with Secretary Kim performed live here today. The song is titled To Be With You under Universal Records, and it tells the story of an enduring love, the longing, and the unbreakable connection shared between two people. To perform for us, for the very first time, friends and viewers, here is Kim Won-sik with To Be With You.